Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hey, it's the bird with the word, and you heard it here first, man. Hey, it's Good Wednesday, man, and I'm feeling real good today. Watching the sports channels all day today, and I'm looking at everyone. It's still not giving us our dues, man. And that's fine to me if they don't want to do that. That's cool. But it just amazes me how we just still. But it just it's nostalgic. It's reminiscent of 2017. They didn't give us our dues then. We had to take some. That's why we brought out the ski mask. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on? What's going on with my guy Ryan in the building today? Hey, so just want to talk about some things, man. Some moves, making some moves. Uh, in these playoffs and some predictions. I'm gonna do some playoff predictions today, and just tell you who I think I see uh, is going to be moving forward and probably being the number one. Us versus them. I'm gonna be realistic. I'm gonna be totally objective. You know what I'm saying? Totally objective. So I'm gonna start it with the AFC East, right? So the AFC East, we got the Jaguars versus the Chargers for that first matchup. Man, that's gonna be a good matchup, man. Because so many people are wanting Trevor Lawrence to be that guy. They are wanting him to be that guy so bad. So I mean, I believe a lot of people are gonna be rooting for him. But in the same essence, Justin Herbert, people really, 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 really like that guy as well. So uh, out of the two, I think Trevor Lawrence might be the better quarterback only because he's a little bit more mobile and athletic than Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert is your prototypical pocket quarterback that's going to sit in the pocket uh, to m- to his detriment almost because he cracked his ribs this season. So it's going to be a good game, man. I'm really going to watch that game. If I had to make a pick, I would think. Oh man, I have to man. I think I'll pick maybe them Jaguars. Coming off 2 wins, beating the Cowboys, and then beating the Titans. Uh, sh- they firing on all gears right now. So, uh, man, I think that should be a good matchup. Definitely appreciate that, my guy Ryan. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. But yeah. So I wouldn't I'm not opposed to seeing Trevor Lawrence going there and winning, man. And but the winner of that game goes on and plays the Chiefs. So what's the better matchup? Uh, I think the better matchup will be the Chargers versus the Chiefs. I think that will be the better matchup. Uh, I think their defense will match up with the Chiefs better than the Jaguars. So I would love to see that in hindsight, thinking like that, I think I would rather see the better matchup between the defense versus Pat Mahomes. So I'm gonna go ahead and push the Chargers over there to the Chiefs, and let that be the first game right there. Uh, you know, after for the first round with the Chiefs. Then next game is gonna be the Buffalo Bills in Miami. Uh, I hate to say it. I mean, because we don't know who the quarterback is going to be in Miami right now. They don't know who the quarterback is going to be. The NFL should just step in and say, "Hey, Tua, we shutting you down." You know, just shut it down. They too greedy and don't care. They say they care, but I mean, this guy had 2 concussions, man. Shut this guy down for his own health. He's going to be his own self detriment. He's going to be self destructive self, man. Shut him down. Shut him down. 2 concussions in 1 year, maybe more than that. Maybe more than that. But he needs to be shut down. So I don't know who that quarterback is going to be. So I'm gonna guess I'm gonna go ahead and push Buffalo today. Have that for the win. Then the next game is going to be Cincinnati and the Baltimore Ravens. Interesting thing going on in Baltimore because they don't foresee Lamar Jackson playing that game. And if I'm not mistaken, the backup quarterback with Tyron Huntley, whatever his name is, I thought he was hurt as well. So I don't know if they still on Huntley or the other guy. I think his name is Johnson. I'm not sure, but yeah, they definitely are saying Lamar is most likely not going to play that game. So if Lamar doesn't play the game and Tyron Huntley don't play the game, and yeah, I don't know. So I definitely have to see Cincinnati beating them, and then Cincinnati going on to play Buffalo. Buffalo, yeah, Buffalo beating them. Yeah, I definitely think Buffalo go ahead and beat them, take care of business, and move on to the conference AFC conference game against the Chiefs because I guess I definitely have the Chiefs beating the Chargers. So the Bills and the Chiefs in the AFC conference. Wow, man, that's a Super Bowl in itself. I mean, I can hey, good night on that one, man. That's gonna be a great game. Um, I don't know how you call it game. I really don't. It's gonna be a back and forth chess match. If you think Josh Allen is gonna go in there and let Pat Mahomes outplay him, abracadabra him, no sir. I can't see that happening. So man, I'm gonna have my popcorn out for that game, man. I don't know. That's gonna be a good game, a real good game. Hopefully, that's the game we see. Even though it could be different, we could see some big upsets. Yeah, yeah, they do. They definitely have something to play for with Demar, so they definitely running off high emotions right now. How far I think it'll take them? Good question. It could take them all the way to the chip. To be honest with you, it could take them all the way to the chip. I mean, hey, I, that's what I said. So that's what I'm saying. Like I can't just say Buffalo versus the Chiefs who gonna win that game. I mean, if you had to pick who's gonna win that game, what would you say? Buffalo versus the Chiefs. I mean, I can't call it. It's a toss up. Here's the tails. I can't call it. I can't call it game. I can't call it. I can't. I just can't call it game. Yeah. So well, yeah. So, but I do know whoever wins that game, whether it be Buffalo or the Chiefs, or hey, it could be a surprise team. You know, they will play the winner of the NFC Championship game. So breaking that down, let's start here: Tampa Bay and the Cowboys. Well, hey, listen, I am being totally objective, right? Everything I say is objective. Even me as a fan, I separate myself from being a fan to being a realist. So when it comes to even to my team, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't do that. So with that being said, I'm gonna give you my real feelings about the game, based strictly on the game. Uh, of course, I mean, I just have Tampa winning, and the reason why I have Tampa winning is a few things here. Uh, the performance, the last game is oh my god, scary. I mean, if you were a Cowboy fan and you just saw your team lose like that to a skeleton team, it would definitely be cause for concern. Definitely be cause for concern. If my team just lost like that to a no name quarterback who was just working at McDonald's last week flipping hot turnovers, uh, I'll be definitely concerned because I mean the pass rush. Where is the pass rush? It's like it's non-existent over there. They at one time they led the league in sacks. Now I think right now they're like maybe second or third because we're first, of course. But they're not far from behind us. So so they definitely. But both of them sacks came at the beginning of the season. Like Starting November, late November, December, sacks became far in between for the Cowboys. But so let me break that game down. So the Buccaneers and why I feel they are, yeah. Let's see, Brady undefeated against the boys, definitely undefeated, definitely, and we're definitely gonna get postseason Brady, which is the most scariest Brady of all Brady's. That's when I guess he go into his chamber and and power up or something like that and turn to Super Brady because this playoff Brady is somebody different, totally somebody different. But like you said, he is 7-0 against those guys right now. But more of the reason why I feel like they're going to win is just because it's the sheer amount of weapons they possess. I mean, you have Julio Jones is back, Mike Evans, Godwin, Gage. I mean, that's four wide receivers you have over there. You got playoff Fournette, you know. So and they got a nice tight end. I mean, so and when you look at the defensive side of that for the Cowboys, outside of Trayvon Diggs, who do you have to line up with those other receivers? All those receivers I just named, or could go to a team and be a one number one receiver right now. Chris Godwin can go somewhere and be a number one receiver. Well, Mike Evans is a number one receiver. Julio Jones, um, could he be a number one receiver somewhere? Yeah, nah, not really. I mean, not really. Maybe, nah, not really. Maybe I'm trying to think like of a team that's just desolate right now. I can't say. He'll be a two. Nah, not being a two. But anyways, he's good. Still, he's good. Like he's like a T.Y. Hilton. Like he'll give you two positions, two or three positions, two, three good positions. So, uh, and then Cage, man, he's been coming out real hard these last couple of weeks. So, I mean, they have infinite amount of weapons over there. I mean, and then if you think you're going to blitz Tom Brady, him getting rid of the ball is split second. I mean, split second. So, yeah, they can just carve up their defense like that, man. And then, every once in a while, Brady, he will test the deep ball. Brady will test that deep ball. Every once in a while, he will test that deep ball. So, uh, I could definitely see him throwing for maybe, oh my God, three upper threes. Dare I say 400, depending on what the score is. If it's a shootout, yeah, it's gonna be 400 yards. If it's a shootout, if it's like a slow molasses driven out field goal game, then yeah, it might be he might have 175, 180 yards. But if it's a blowout, and I'm not, dissing the Cowboys at all. Like, do I think they have a chance? It's any given Sunday, any given Sunday, any given Sunday out here. So I mean, every team has a chance. Everybody that puts their cleats on, their helmet, their shoulder pads, they have a chance. So I'm never gonna say, "Oh man, no, there's just no way in the world they're gonna win." I mean, any given Sunday, these are grown men out here with something we know with pride. So, but just based on matchup, I don't see the Tampa Bay letting the Cowboys beat them. Only way Tampa can lose this game if it's Tampa beats itself, point blank. Period. If they don't play their game, so if that happens, because whoever wins that game comes to Philly, and they come to Philly and see us. So we definitely, we're gonna have our eyes on that game. Definitely, we sitting back fat like a king on a throne, and we just, watching everything, you know, observing everything. So then we have San Fran versus Seattle. Man, now this is one of those games where people say Seattle don't have a chance in hell. To that, I would say any given Sunday. Yeah, any given Sunday, because I mean this is a playoff team. People put on like whatever they have left. They muster whatever they have left, and they give it all and lay it all on the line for these games right here. So guys who might have been nicked up and might have been sitting out because they was 75%. If they 75% right now, they be like, "Hey, shoot me up with something, whatever you got. I'm going out there and playing. I'm gonna give it all I got." If they for the team. So uh Seattle, they had now once again, here we go. Same thing with Tampa Bay and the weapons. San Fran has a lot of weapons. However, here's the thing. Purdy is not playoff tested. He's not even full season tested. He is not playoff. Like, this playoff atmosphere is a whole different ball game. You this is grown men one and done understanding that hey, ain't no tomorrow. So you got grown men out there, man, playing on sure motion, sure drive, sure just drive just to get to the next game. So a lot of people might a lot of people might just write them off. I'm not gonna write them off. And I'm not gonna say they're gonna win. Definitely not gonna say that, but I'm not gonna say they don't have a chance. So uh but if I had to pick one, if I just had to, I would have to give a nod to San Fran just based on pure roster. Um and the fact that Purdy, he's doing a job. He's not trying to be macho man. He's just doing a job, and he's getting the team where they want to be. So with that, then we have the Vikings and the Giants. Mm, 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 mm. If anybody needed a win, it would be Kirk Cousins. If anybody needed a playoff win so bad to try to savage any hope of saying, "Hey, man, I was good," and not be like, you know, Kirk Cousins, the guy that couldn't win on prime time. It's Kurt. Kurt needs this win so bad for his legacy. He needs it so bad. Will he get it? Ah, man. I mean, like I said, these are good matchups. Like these are good matchups. Win. These are good matchups, man. I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, because the Giants are no slouch at all. So, hmm. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's gonna be a good game. So hopefully, uh, who I'm pulling for. I want to play the Vikings. I would love to play the Vikings. I would love to see the Vikings versus the 49ers. I would love to see that matchup. So of course, so whoever wins that, they go on to play on the 49ers. So then we'll have the matchup between us and the Buccaneers. Let's talk about that game. Uh, I think we'll bring the pressure on Tom. See, that's something the Cowboys don't have. They don't have that pressure. Now they have it, but they not getting home. So uh, I don't know. I can't see them just getting really letting Tom get comfortable in the pocket like that. So I think we'll because one thing about Tom will throw an interception. Tom will throw an interception, man. So when he gets frustrated, so I see us winning the game. I think now Tampa has a good defense, good D line. Uh, so I don't know, man. It's gonna be a good game, but just being totally objective, I do see us winning that game. Just being honest, just being honest. I think once again, we got too many weapons. Our pass defense, our pass rush is just unbelievable. And I know Tom Brady, when he gets frustrated, he will throw an interception. On top of that, I know CJ Gardner knows him very well. So I know CJ knows his tendencies. So I believe CJ gets to pick that game. That's just what I'm thinking. So uh, I think we go whoever wins that game goes on to play the 49ers. Now the 49ers, man, when it comes to it's gonna be a good game. Hey, once again, every single matchup is good. Like you can't say like, oh man, y'all if it gets you can't say that. You be lying if you say that. If anybody come on here like any fan of one of these teams come on here and say, oh yeah, we fit to come on here and just smash. They a fan. They not really they don't really they're not really a fan of football. They're just a fan of their team. So they don't know how to be objective. Uh, I mean, because these are all good matchups. The only one you can say with the with NFC, you might make a case and say, well, the 49ers versus the Seahawks is a is a bit of a blowout scenario. You could say that, but like I said at the end of the day, man, these are grown men and they in the playoffs, man. These are different. These men turn on their extra energy boost or whatever when it comes to playoffs. So that's why I just can't write off Seattle like they just some kind of chumps because I can't say that. But I mean, I still don't say I'm not gonna say they're gonna beat the 49ers. So we arrive at the Super Bowl game. Super Bowl game, of course, we'll have the Eagles versus the Chiefs. And if that's the case, we win that game. And I'm not saying it like I'm being uh boisterous about it or being smug or anything like that. What's up, Baron? What's up, my guy? I'm not saying it at all. Hey, I was going over the picks. You missed it, man. I'll go back over and you just tell me what you think. I'm not being boisterous or anything like that, a homer or anything. I really believe when we match up against the Chiefs, man. It's hey, is up there because I think Mahomes another one like that. He'll get frustrated and throw a pick. He will. He will. He will. He will. He's lost. His team has lost at least 2 games this year based on him throwing either interception or just a outright bad play that was directly a result of him, and his decision making. So if we can get in that guy head and touch on him a few times, hey man, I see us winning that Super Bowl. Now, of course, and that's not even fanning me. That's just if if I was a 49ers fan and I would sit back and say, do we match up with the Eagles? Of course, a 49er fan will say they probably would match up with us. They probably would. But the thing that I'm holding my hat on is once again our pass rush. Not only our pass rush, but we got a playoff tested quarterback. Albeit he did lose last year, but he has playoff experience, and the fact their quarterback does not have playoff experience. So what is he going to do when we start touching on him? With Hargrave, Cox, Hassan Reddick, BG, Sweat. What I mean, what is he gonna do when we start touching on him? I think when people start getting touched on, they start trying to get rid of that ball playing hot potato. So uh say Niners not gonna pass. So you so I had so this is what I said. In all the matchups, I'm giving every team their respect, even your Cowboys. I'm giving your Cowboys all the respect because number one, they made the playoffs. So for the fact they made the playoffs, hand claps for everybody to make the playoffs. Now, uh, every matchup on here is a good matchup. So there is no matchup on here where you can say, "Oh man, it's a blowout," or "It's going to be a blowout." Yeah, y'all look horrible week 18. Yeah, y'all did. Hopefully that's an anomaly. Hopefully that's an anomaly and not an aberration. Because if y'all gonna play like that in Tampa, man, y'all can go ahead and hang it up. Y'all, it's over now. Y'all can hang it up. You ain't gotta even turn the TV on Monday. I mean, if y'all gonna play like that, like y'all played Sunday against Tampa Bay on Monday, no, sir. So I'm gonna run through the AFC, who I said I had coming out the AFC. So I had the first matchup was the Jags and the Jags and the Chargers. I had the Chargers coming out. A division game, definitely, and they play each other, so they know each other tendencies. That's what I'm saying. That's why I just can't jump on here and say, "Oh man," just like let me tell you something. If somehow the Cowboys beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and they play us this the second round, that's gonna be I mean, we 1-1 for the season. We both play with backup quarterbacks. That's gonna be like an explosive. That might be the most watched game in NFL history. Once, because like you said, it's a division game. We know each other. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of riding. We got a lot riding on that game if that game happens. So, man. So AFC, like I said, I had the Jaguars. Initially, I had the Jaguars beating the Chargers, but when I thought about it, I think the Chargers defense probably is going to hold a little stronger. So, uh, yeah. So I had the Chargers beating the Jaguars in the first round, going on to playing the Chiefs. I got the Chiefs pulling that out, going on to the third round. Uh, and then when it comes down to Buffalo, Miami, of course, with us not knowing who Miami's quarterback is going to be, I got Buffalo winning that game. Same thing with Cincinnati and Baltimore. We don't know who the quarterback is going to be. They said they probably sure that Lamar is not going to play the game. They don't expect him to play the game. So, and then Huntley, I think he hurt. I don't know if he's back or not. So based on that, I got Cincinnati winning that game. Then Cincinnati going on to play Buffalo. Um, I got Buffalo winning that game, going on to play the Chiefs in the third round for the AFC Championship game. And then I don't know, man. Like I said, I can't call it on who gonna win that game. Oh, he already out. Yeah, so if he already out, yeah, it's a wrap. Yeah. He's out. So yeah. Who they got? Skyler, some guy named Skyler or something like that. Yeah, it's a wrap. But hey, any given Sunday, man, any given Sunday, you never know. You never know. So, but yeah, so that's what I got. Then I got the Chiefs beating the Bills, and then the Chiefs going to Super Bowl representing the AFC. On NFC side, I got the Buccaneers beating the Cowboys. Hey, this is all strictly just based on matchups. I got the Buccaneers beating the Cowboys. I got San Fran beating the Seahawks. You know, and I'm not saying like, oh, they just gonna be a blowout. No, I'm just saying they just gonna. I think they're gonna win the game. I got Minnesota beating the Giants, and then so Minnesota beating the Giants. They play the winner out of San Fran and Seattle. So that means it'll be Seattle versus Minnesota. I got I got San Fran beating Minnesota. I got Kirk Cousins winning one playoff game in his career, and then coming up out of there. And then of course, they meet us in the NFC Championship, the Eagles versus the 49ers, and we beat them. And it's the Eagles and the Chiefs Super Bowl. And that's the case, I got us winning the Super Bowl. Yeah, I got us winning the Super Bowl. That's the case. Yeah. So what you got? What you got for that? What you got on that? Tell me. And please don't be a fan. Please don't be a fan. If you're gonna be a fan, I'm about to give you a boo. I'm about to give you a boo sound. I'm about to give you something like give you some a noise like that or something. If you're gonna be a yeah, I want to know. Somebody tell me. I want to know. I want to know what you really think that your picks are for the playoffs. My guy Brian was on here. I want to know what Ryan's what let's see. First off, I need 6, 7 seed. I need 6, 7 seed. NFC win. Okay. Okay. So let's see. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy how Seattle got in there. The Packers should be in there, man. It should be the Packers versus God. It's crazy. The Lions, boy, say the Lions. I'm gonna give the Lions probably about another year, maybe two. Another year, maybe two. They're gonna be making some real. I mean, they made some noise this year. They was almost in the dance, man. I mean, but I'm gonna give them boys probably. I'm gonna say one more year. They're gonna be right. Yeah, they're gonna be right, right. They really should have lost that game. So you know what I'm saying, but they're gonna be right. What's up, man? What's up, Bam? Skip I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. Say, if we win, we would play either Vikes or Niners. We want to play y'all in the NFC Championship. No, y'all don't, man. Y'all don't want to play us in the NFC Championship, man. It will make for good TV. It will make for great TV, but that's not what y'all want to do. That's not what y'all want to do. As a matter of fact, we wouldn't even play in the NFC Championship. The Bengals, but look, we wouldn't even play in the NFC Championship because we play y'all next. So we play the winner out of you and the Buccaneers. So that's just the second round. So whoever win that goes to NFC Championship. So it wouldn't be an NFC Championship game. The Bengals, no, no. I like my guy. I like my guy Joe Cool. No, man, we y'all not. I'm looking at the brackets right now. We play the winner out of y'all. So there's no way we can go. We can play y'all in the NFC Championship. I'm looking at the bracket right now. Y'all will be the lowest seed. Listen, we play the winner out of out of the Buccaneers and the Cowboys. The 49ers, well, whoever win that game after whoever wins that game after 49ers in Seattle play the winner out of the Giants and the Vikings game. I'm looking at the schedule right here, man. I'm looking at it right here, man. I'm looking at it, man. I'm looking at it, man. I'm telling you, I'm looking at it. Look where the Cowboys and the Eagles are. You see that? They play each other right here. So there's no way they can be in the NFC championship game if they play each other the next round. Because whoever win that game then goes on to the NFC championship game. Yeah. We're gonna play the lower seed. Yeah, we're gonna bully some niggas. I ain't gonna say that, man. Listen, man. We're gonna be humble during these playoffs. We're not talking no trash. You know, we wanna fly low. I know we birds, we fly high, but we wanna fly low. Yeah, we wanna fly low. We want everybody just to, you know what I'm saying, just like 2017, they didn't put no respect on my name like 2017. But oh, what happened? Yeah. Yeah, what happened? Tell them what happened. You know what happened. So, hey, uh, we want to be underdogs. We were underdogs 2017. We had pulled out the underdog ski mask. We're gonna pull it out again. Make it on there with the Giants, the Hawks win. Nah, I got what you're saying. 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 But we wanna play y'all though. See, I wanna play y'all. You know how satisfying it would be if we was one to send y'all home? Oh man, that would be like that would be mm, like going on a shopping spree. Yeah, I wanted Rodgers to get in there too. Yeah, I wanted Rodgers to get in there too, man. I think he deserved to get in there, but this is what I don't understand about Rodgers. Why do Rodgers get a pass, man? Like that interception he threw against Detroit, he just threw the ball up there. He just threw the ball up there, man. He just threw the ball up there. If that was Jalen Hurts, oh my God, the backlash he would have received from that. But this guy gets a pass. That was the dumbest pass ever. I mean, it wasn't like it was third or fourth down pass or anything like that. You still had time. Why did you do that? Nah, man. That guy there, man. Eh, and I mean, and guess what? He got them in the chokehold because guess what? He got a contract with them that says they're gonna pay him 40, 50, and $60 million for the next 2 years. Guaranteed. You know? I mean, is he gonna step away and walk away from 50, $60 million? He said in his interview with press conference, he said he didn't make enough money. I don't know when I don't know how you make enough money. But uh he said in his conference, I've made enough money, so I mean I can walk away from the game. My guy, that's 110. That's 110. My guy. I think it paid him 40 million this year. So yeah, you're not going nowhere. You don't want that boy Jordan Love to play. Yeah, you keep saying the Bengals, man. I don't know about them Bengals. I mean, I like Joe Cool. I do. I do. I like Joe Cool. I like everything Joe Cool about. I like the way his background, where he come from, his roots. You know what I'm saying? I like Joe Cool, but I just can't see. I can't see Joe Cool beating up on you know Josh Allen. Can't see it happening, my guy. So I can't see him beating patty cakes over there. I can't see it happening. So I mean, but like I said, hey, I'm gonna say it again. Any given Sunday, is they O line complete? Because they O line was horrible. They O line was horrible. I don't pay attention much to the Bengals, so I don't know what's going on. And boy say 3-0 versus patty cakes. Now that I did know. I ain't know the record, but I did know he was. He had patty cakes by the neck in the chokehold over there. So yeah. That's cool, I mean, that's cool, but I mean, trust me, I'm not a Pat Mahomes fan at all, at all, at all. I would love nothing more but to see him get humbled. Uh, for real, I would definitely love to see him get humbled. So, uh, sh- if the Bengals, like anybody in the AFC, I feel like we got a good chance against. Now I'm gonna tell you, the only one. Well, no, I'm not even gonna say that. But anybody in the AFC, I feel like we got a great chance against. Great chance against. I feel like, hey, we can we can go toe to toe with the best of them. I mean, the only person that I would be worried about if we played in the AFC would be if we played Miami. And that's because of freaking Tua. I mean not Tua, but what's his name? Tyreek Hill. That's the only reason why. Other than that, I wouldn't be worried at all. Yeah, Josh Allen. But see, we'll touch on that boy. We'll touch out on Josh Allen. Hit that boy a few times. Mama, get him off the field. That boy ain't moving. Him ain't moving. Him not moving at all. So I mean, but one thing about Josh Allen, that's a big boy. He takes some big hits. He takes some big monster hits. I mean, like monster hits. I mean, but he don't want to. We got some big guys over there. He don't want to be taking hits from them guys. He don't want to take a hit from Josh Sweat. He don't want to take a hit from Hassan Reddick. No, sir. He didn't want to take a cornerback blitz hit from CJ. Mm-mm. He do not want to take one from Avonte Maddox. Mm-mm. Hoping he back. Hoping that boy back by I'm gonna be realistic. I saw him, what was that Sunday night? He had a boot on he had a whole boot on. So could he be ready and practicing within 2 weeks? Yeah, hopefully so. But when I saw that boot on his foot, I was like, man, I can't see him coming back playing within 2 weeks. And I just seen him with a boot on today, a whole boot. It would if it was just like maybe just an ankle boot, I would have said, hey, maybe. But he had the whole boot all the way up his thing. So yeah, but yeah, if he does play, cool. But all our guys coming back, and say, would you rather have to buy or you want to play? We need to buy. We needed to buy. We definitely needed to buy. We needed to buy like a fish need water. We needed that buy. It wasn't no. If we wanted to play our best ball, we needed to buy. We got Lane Johnson. That dude is rehabbing right now. He elected not to have surgery. He's gonna just rehab his injury. So shoot, these 2 more weeks is gonna be key. You know, and like I said, I don't see him not playing that game. Hey, shoot him up. They're gonna say, shoot me up, coach. Put me in the game. So we definitely needed this buy. We definitely now if we yeah, yeah. I don't care if Lane Johnson come back 75%. I'll take Lane Johnson at 75% over a lot of right tackles at 100%. Lane Johnson has not allowed a sack in like 2 years. Google that. 2 years. He just made all pro team this year too. Yeah, boy just made all pro team. So um, yeah, man. We need that. We need him. We need Jalen Hurts to be 100%. I know y'all don't want that. I know y'all don't want my guy to get 2 more weeks of that shoulder. This week or today, the players are supposed to have a day off. Jalen called coach and said, "Hey, this is real facts." Jalen called coach and offensive coordinator and told them, "Hey, I want to meet. We need to meet right now." He wanted a meeting, and when everybody was off, Jalen Hurts was there having a meeting with the coaches, trying to figure it out. Jalen, are you not? Man, listen. I wish I can post this link in here. Hey, can I post the link in here? I gotta figure this thing out. I'm new to this thing. Man, it was on Twitter, but it was on ESPN today. One of the commentators was on us talking, and he was like, "Is Dak Prescott going to ascend to like the levels of Pat Mahomes, somebody else, and Jalen Hurts, or is he going to regress and go down?" And the other guy said, "Wait a minute, did you say is Dak Prescott going to ascend to Jalen Hurts level?" That dude got up like he was appalled. Yeah, I want to see the matchup. We need to see the matchup. We have to see the matchup. This is like we need to see Spence versus Crawford. You know what I'm saying? We need to see uh Mayweather versus Pacquiao when in their prime. We need to see this. We got to see this. But the thing about it is, they in the same division, so we gonna see it for the next foreseeable future, unless y'all wake up tomorrow and realize Dak ain't it and get rid of his trash ass. That's the best thing. That's y'all best. That's y'all best remedy. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question though, Bam. So I posed this question to my cousin today. I said, let me ask you this question. If you could, would you trade Dak for a first round pick? And my kinfo was like, man, man, if we can get a first round pick, I said, I think I could get a first round pick, not a good second. I think Dak Prescott could fetch you a nice first round pick. For a team they feel like they a quarterback away. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I'm gonna give the guy respect. He put the numbers up. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I said, would you trade Dak? He was like, yeah. What, you wouldn't trade Dak for a first round pick? Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'll definitely would be no high first round pick at all. No sir. No sir. No sir. No sir. No sir. No sir. Only way it'd be a high first round pick if it's a team like the Texans. And they just like, forget it, we gonna throw it all in. But no. And even that, shoot, they pick on CJ Stroud and Bryce Young. So, but y'all gonna realize this year, man, Dak ain't it. He's not it. I talked to my brother today, you know what I'm saying? I said, not taking it, not taking it. I talked to my brother today. I asked him, I said, hey man, let me ask you a question. Uh uh you gotta ride him out. No, gotta let that guy go, man. Gotta let that guy go. So, I asked my brother that, I was like, hey man, so do you think Dak has to win a playoff game this year in order for him to be here next year? I think that's the overall consensus. People got on Dak right now, man. If he don't win a playoff game this year, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real, 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 real bad. And I'm gonna be out here for it. I'm gonna be here for the laughs. So let me ask you a question. So if Dak don't win a playoff game this year, is he here next year? Of course he is. I know he is. Of course. I mean, the contract got him here next year. But could they trade him? Would you trade him? Would you trade him? You would trade him. Okay, gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay, I like the honesty here. I like the honesty here. 'Cause I would definitely trade him. Because listen, anybody know me? I was on a record saying this year, what you wouldn't trade him? What you saying yes to then? Wait a minute, go back. Yes, no, maybe so. Because I was on a record this year saying, hey, listen, if Jalen Hurts came out this year and didn't look good, he had to go. Nobody we could trade him for. I'm saying trade him for a first round pick. Maybe, I mean, it's still gonna be some quarterbacks. I mean, look, you can get a hey, listen, don't worry about what pick it is. I mean, you can get a steal anywhere. Tom Brady. Let that be the example. Sh- I mean, if y'all like Dak Prescott, let him be y'all an example. He was a 6th round pick. You know, so I don't know, man, but yeah, I got to figure that out real soon. Cause look, the Eagles, man, we gonna be right for a long time for the next, at least the next decade, at least the next decade. Now, ain't a lot of Tom Brady's, ain't a lot of Jalen Hurts either. Mm-mm. We gonna be straight for at least the next 10 years. We got 2 young receivers, a young quarterback, young running back, tight end, awesome. We got a left tackle, a young left tackle. We got D line, young D lineman. We got some aging players like Kelsey, but we got his replacement. On top of the fact that we got 2 first round picks this year coming up in April, the countdown on that is on. So, hey, listen, man, this team right here is gonna be real, real scary, man. Y'all better catch up. Y'all better do a lot of catching up because if we do what we supposed to do right with these draft picks, hey man, hey Michael Irvin been saying it since like you know I wanted that guy Carter from, from Gibbs. I like Gibbs too, the running back, but right now, man, we like a kid in a candy store with $100. It's like we can do no wrong. Like, what do I want? Can I get this? Do I want this? You know. So I think, I mean, BG 35. He about to be 35 years old, man. He can't keep playing, man. So I think we need to get some more D linemen. For sure, for sure, for sure. Ringo, nah, I'm good on Ringo. I'm good on that guy. No, sir, I'm good on him. Oh, man. I'm good on Ringo, man. Now, anything I want me like a D lineman, a D lineman. Uh, I want defensive players because our offense good. Our offense good. I mean, I, Jason Kelsey gonna retire. We already got the guy who's gonna replace him. Uh, Now we might need to address the right tackle. That might be something we need to address definitely because Lane Johnson he playing on duct tape and glue right now. Yeah, hey, I definitely take Anderson. I definitely take Anderson in a minute. Take Anderson in a minute. Definitely want to take Anderson, but I think we should draft somebody like for our defense, man. Like so I don't want no wide receivers. We don't need any wide receivers. Uh, Now, what we do need to do is go ahead and draft a quarterback. Now, when I say draft a quarterback, I mean like one fourth, fifth round quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Third, fourth, fifth round down the road quarterback. We don't need a quarterback in the second round, not a third round either. Like I said, maybe fourth, fifth round down the line, get us a good quarterback. Uh, but I mean, we can do what we want to do right now. We can do what we want to do. No, no more Minshew at all. At all. I mean, I don't want Minshew on my team right now. I hate the fact that he's on my team right now. So no, no more Minshew. You know what I would take? I would take Cooper Rush. Let let the record show that I said that I would take Cooper Rush over Minshew right now. I'll take Andy Dalton. I'll take Nick Foles back, and Nick Foles be looking like hot doo doo trash this year. It said so trade Dak for Minshew in the first. So trade Dak for no, no, no. Are you crazy? Are you serious? I wouldn't want Dak on my team for free. Are you serious? Come on, man, get this guy out of here. Man, you want me to laugh at you? Get out of here with that, man. Shut up, man. Yeah, I'm gonna beat you up for that, man. Come on, man. That dude said trade. I wouldn't take Dak for a cheeseburger. Are you crazy? Are you serious? Come on, man. Are you serious, man? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Get this guy out of here, man. Get that guy out of here. Get him out of here. That dude said, ugh. Yeah, I'll take Dak over Minshew, but ugh. And you know why? You know why I would take? Let me tell you why I don't like Minshew. I think he has potential. I really do think he has potential, but I just don't like his character. And I know that's it's judgmental because I never met him in person, so I can't really, you know, base his personality on his what I see on TV. You know, but in my opinion, he's done some snake stuff. Sneaking behind Jalen Hurts back, asking for his job. So I don't like that. I didn't like that. Still don't like that. But yeah, man. What y'all need in the draft? What y'all need in the draft? Yeah, I need a quarterback. What y'all need? Something quick. But man, yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the week. This weekend of football. It's gonna be some good football, man. Monday night. It's gonna be the end. The end. A linebacker, a wide receiver. I can see cornerback. I can possibly see linebacker, but wide receiver. Y'all just paid Gallup. Y'all just running back. What? What? Uh, Running back. Y'all got two right now. And y'all got that boy, what's his name? Marquise Davis or whatever his name is. Y'all straight at running back. Y'all straight at wide receiver. Y'all just paid Gallup and y'all about to pay CeeDee Lamb. So y'all straight at wide receiver. I mean, y'all got that boy Simu Fahuku, whatever his name is. He supposed to be good. You know what I mean? Y'all don't waste them draft picks doing I don't know, man. But hey, man, listen, man. I'm excited about this weekend of football. Can't wait to watch. I will be, going over the game, more as the week progresses. Yeah, he gone. Yeah, he gone. He gone. Yeah, I better be trying to see what's going on with your boy Michael Parsons, man, because him hurt right now. So I need to be checking out what's going on with him. But with that being said, man, I'm going to get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Come in and chat with me. I really, really, really do appreciate that, man. I really do. But with that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. And as always, before I leave, let's go birds.